Okay, so let's rate the heroes. Okay, so let's just put the guys on like a tier right now. So I feel like Ragnaros is the best. So I feel like Ragnaros is probably super good. So let's see, like when you kill 20 enemy minions, everyone will go for let's go for an average. So let's say you verse one guy that has a token start and one guy that doesn't have a token start. The thing is, it's not only token start, it's also death rattle start, right? And also reborn start. So I think the chance is that you probably kill around 4 minions, 3 or 4 minions. Let's go with 3. Let's go like let's say someone has a token and someone doesn't have a token, and no death rattle, right? So you kill 3 minions the first 2 turns. That's gold 3, gold 4, and then gold 5. You kill, like, they should have at least. I mean, I hope they have 1 death rattle or whatever, or a token start. Then you should kill 3, right? Let's say you kill 3 on the 5 gold turn. Yeah, assuming you win. Yeah, you have to win also. That's the problem. Then we can go 2 on turn 2. Let's just go 2 on turn 2. That means we've killed 7. I mean on gold 5. We killed 7. I'm not calculating the average, the best, right? XD. Like the best would be 2 kills, like 4 kills on, like 4 kills already, and then you could go like a lot of kills on 5. We're not calculating the absolute best right now. So let's go 7 kills on turn 5. No, wait. 5 kills on turn 5, right? So 3 kills and then plus 2, yeah. So 5 kills on 5 gold. So 5 kills after gold 5, and then gold 6. Let's say we kill. They have 4 minions on gold 6. If they have, let's say they have no token start, no death rattles, then they have 4 minions. Let's say we just kill 4. So that's 9 kills, right? Yeah. And this is like the worst shit. Like, you don't kill any tokens, you don't kill any death rattles right now. But you're killing at least. You're killing some units at least. So we kill 4 on 6 gold. On 7 gold, they have 5 minions if they have the shittiest board ever without death rattles. So then you kill, let's say you kill 5. Then we're at 14 kills. And then it's probably gold 8 then that you will have this shit. Like the passive thing. So I think you can probably say that gold 8, after gold 8 you have the passive. It could be gold 7 also, but I think that's like a high roll. But we could probably say that gold 8 is average. So the first turn that you get like the buff is gold 9, right? The gold 9, you're gonna be like crazy strong. Pray to play versus Deathwing. Yeah. But Deathwing can go like Divine Shield minions also, so. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really, like, I think if you get your first buff on gold 9, the end of gold 9, or the first buff on the end of gold 10, it's still good. Getting 8 stats every turn for free is it's super crazy. Like, imagine if you play cat. Like, it's not like you're already dead there anyway all the time, right? You're not dead at gold 9 or gold 10 every time with cat. So getting like 8 stats every turn after that, it's like super OP, I think. So I feel like Rag is probably S tier. It has to be S tier. Even if it's on 9, it's crazy good. It's free. Yep. So you usually like it doesn't matter what you put left or right. Like you like 8 stats every round for free is like crazy. What is that? It's like better than a Light Fang in the beginning. I have to be really lucky for Light Fang to be better. I feel like yeah, this is like crazy. I feel like this is like very, very, very good. So S tier for sure. How soon will it nerf Rag to 3-3? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Kalin, I think so too. You can just keep on leveling. Like 8 stats is like crazy good. It's crazy. How much board scale per turn by turn 9? You can buff your 1/1 spores. Oh yeah. Well, I don't think you wanna buff the 1/1 spores, but yeah, you can if you want to. So wouldn't the occasional early death 8 plays of Rag pull him down from S tier? I don't think it happens that often. Not during this meta at least. I don't think people die at 9 gold that often in this meta. Nine gold, the 10 gold. Like the 10 gold turn, some people could die if you like low roll, but it's not really Rag's fault then. It's Bob's fault. For sure. Okay. Let's go Alakir. Passive hero power. Start of combat, give your leftmost minion Wind Fury, Divine Shield, and Taunt. So there are some obvious choices that you want with these, right? Like this hero power. It's like you could go with a poison unit. You could go with a cleave. What else could be good, guys? Like cleave is probably the nicest. But yeah, poison. Yeah, I think cleave is always better than poison. Parrot, yeah, parrot is good. Parrot is super good too, yeah. Cleave is probably the easiest thing to do. Parrot is like you need a lot of stuff to happen on your board before parrot can be good. But cleave is always good, right? Even for just popping divine shields, cleave is good. What else? What else is good, guys? Cleave, parrot, and poison. What else? Do you have more stuff? Or is that it? Pagel. Yeah, the thing is, it taunts the minion, but it also has divine shield, right? Dewey Duck, so it's okay. It taunts, but it also gives divine shield, so it's not a permanent. Nope, not a permanent buff. I don't think so, because it says start of combat. Everything that happens at the start of combat is not a permanent buff. Spawn is good. Sport tech, yeah. So poisons we already talked about. Zap. Just need a selfless. I mean, Zap is not that bad. I mean, it's kind of bad, but yeah. At least it gets divine shield. Nadina. Well, Nadina is not super bad actually. If you don't have a taunted Nadina, and then you do this with Nadina in the beginning when you just find the Nadina, then it gets taunt and it kind of kills itself if it hits first too. So it's not super bad. But yeah, the best thing would probably be a cleave, right? Alakir, best hero. I don't think he's that good. I don't think I don't think he's Ragnarok's level. I mean, he's good, but he's not Ragnarok's level in my opinion. I feel like where would we put him? Give your leftmost minion Wind Fury, Divine Shield, and Taunt. Like, there's no stats going on there. And like, getting cleaves to a big enough level for it to be good is not that easy. So the hero power doesn't help that much. It helps the most with the poison unit. Like, that's the lowest amount of effort for it to be good. But is it even good then? Because most people would go for a Divine Shield thing anyway. Then just kills one anyway. I don't think it's as good as people say it is. Because there's no stats going on here. I feel like it could be A, but it's probably B or something. It could be even worse than B. I don't think it's that good because there's no stats. Bob still needs to carry you. Like, the hero power doesn't carry you because there's no stats. I feel like he's worse than most people think. Who cares if you have a Hydra that deals 2 damage 2 times, right? I think it's good, but it's not as good as Ragnaros. Ragnaros should be better than Alakir for sure. This could be around AB, in my opinion. You still have to high roll Bob. While Ragnaros, you don't need to high roll Bob. Like, he's just good all the time. Alakir has to get some Bob luck. Because the hero power doesn't do that much. Give a random friendly minion stats equal to your Tavern tier. Let's go to the next one. Rakanishu. Is Rakanishu from Diablo 2, by the way, guys? I remember, like, what are they called? Those guys, like those what is it called? What are they? Fallen? Yeah, they say like Rakanishu. Give a random friendly minion stats equal to your Tavern tier. So Rakanishu is just like really bad compared to Ragnaros, in my opinion. So Rakanisha has kind of a good start at, like, turn 5 is okay. Like, let's say you buy like a shitty unit. Like, you don't get a token start, and then you just get like a 1/1 Divine Shield Grill or whatever. Then, like, if you don't get a token start, you can still use this one on gold 5 and buy one, and that will give you two stats, and that's kind of good. So it's almost like what is it called? That guy. The guy who buys 3 and gets 2 stats. Like, turn 5 is like that guy, but afterwards it's kind of shit. Yeah, KT, Kel'Thuzad. Oh, no. What? No. Kel'Thuz. Right, Invoker. Yeah. So turn 5 is very similar to Kel'Thuz. Else, he's just worse. Like, turn 7 is worse. Not turn. Gold 7. Gold 8 is kind of weird. Like, you don't like 2 gold. You have to buy. You cannot roll then if you want to use your hero power. So yeah, I don't think it's that good, and it's random too. I feel like this one is just worse than Kel'Thuz. It's worse than Edwin. I feel like it's just because it's random. It's very bad. Yeah. So Rakanishu, what would we put him? Where would we put him? Like C, around C. Let's see. Wait, Alakir. Let me put Alakir at. I feel like a safe way is to put him at A, right? But I feel like he's like AB. Akir, but it could be like lower A. Rakanishu. You C probably. Could be C, it could be even worse. But C is actually really bad already. So Chen Vala F tier. A minus then. I mean, I could do it like this. AB, I like here. I think that reflects my shit more. If I go A, it's more like a safe thing, because a lot of people like him. I feel like if I would rate him, it would probably be around here, around mid, like in between, IB or low A. Let's go AB like that. Let's see. Avalanche, Shenvala. Let's go. After you play 3 elementals, reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 2. You can high roll. You can low roll. Because it's not consistent. I think it's around B. Like the high roll is crazy, but you can also low roll and never want to buy any elementals. I feel like it's around B. It could be even worse. Like, it could be like BC, but yeah, it depends. Like, the high roll is crazy. Is this high roll better than Patch's high roll? After you play 3 elementals, reduce cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern. Like, if you actually get elementals in the beginning, like, you can level so crazily, like crazy fast, and then you don't even have to go elementals if you level that fast. I feel like it should be better than Patches for sure, right? Like, imagine just leveling, like, you get the Cell Elemental in the beginning, you will always buy that one, right? In the beginning, if you get it. And then we probably have to look at the elementals a little bit more, because I don't know them that much. But let's say you just naturally go for elementals, and they're actually kind of good in the beginning. If they are, I mean, you just naturally get them. Then you get a lot of Cell Elementals and stuff. Then I feel like this high roll is probably better than Patch's high roll. So it should be a little bit better than that. High roll is insane. Yeah, I think a good comparison is with Patches, and I feel like it should be better than Patches, because Patches is shit even if you high roll these days. So yeah, maybe B. I feel B. How do you guys feel? Can we get a letter in chat from everyone? I feel B. Okay. Well, B as well. Probably C. Maybe B minus B, B, C. Feel B, but high B. I feel E, C, L. B, C, but B is fine. I feel B too. Like, let's say B. B would be around... what would B be? BB. B would be... let's see here. It would be like... I guess like Jaraxxus, Pyramid, Toki, Lich level. Barrow level. Millie level. And those are kind of good though. A would be those. B. Reduce the cost of upgrading. Maybe it's worse than those. Alex, Cat, Curator. It's probably BC. It could be C also. It depends. Like, the high roll potential is really high, and we don't know how good elementals will be yet. Probably around BC. Put it on B right now because of the high roll potential. There's probably like, the other guys can high roll too though, right? Barrow high roll is kind of crazy. Let's put it at C actually. Probably C. Raka is B, I believe. Like an issue. I feel like he's definitely worse than that again. Nah, I feel like he's C. Shenvala seems like the worst of them all. Yeah, maybe. We can look at Shenvala a little bit more now. Yeah, Rakan issue is probably worse than C even. Like, but I feel like C is so bad already. What would C be? It would be like maybe under curator level. Like curator is maybe like high C. I feel like C is already shit tier, so it's whatever. Okay. Okay, let's have a deeper look into Shenvala. So let's say you start the game, you get one of these in the beginning of the game. Salty. So this wait, what? So Cell Elemental is super good. This is like a token, right? Cell Element, like it's better than a token. Is it always better than a token? Probably, right? This is like the best token you can get, right? I mean, the 2/1 into the 1/1 is like the Murloc token is stronger in the beginning, but like just as a unit overall in the game, I feel like this one is the best token. Cell Elemental is auto by free money. Not really free money, right? You lose 1 gold. Yeah, I like this one. Refreshing Anomaly. Like, this is so shit though. Like, would you ever buy this? Like, this is so shit, I feel. Wait. What if you did this with Bran? What do you guys think would happen? It should work, right? Well, your next 2 refreshes. Or maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. Next 2 refresh costs 0. Your next refresh costs... I don't know. So when it's golden, it says your next 2. So this works with 2. But I don't know if this works. Millhouse? Millhouse card. Oh! Whoa. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it's definitely a Millhouse card. Yeah. Dude, I was blind. Everyone said Millhouse for a long time. It's a Millhouse card for sure. You don't buy this with anything else, I think. It depends on how your board looks though for elementals, but yeah. I don't think it's good for... It's just Millhouse, I feel. Shenvala freezes for it. Not sure. After you play 3 elementals, I don't know. It depends on how your board looks. Like, you lose some gold from doing this, right? And it's not really, there's not always that you want to... Wait, if you freeze for it, then this doesn't actually do anything, right? Because you lose 1 refresh when you freeze. I don't think it's worth to freeze for it, Kellen. Depends on how you're... Yeah, I don't think it's ever worth, to be honest. Decent on 1. I mean, it's only... Not really. I mean, it's if you have shit ones, then you can buy it. I don't think it's that good. It looks like shit. Let's say... I don't think I would even buy it with Shenvala. I mean, I would not freeze for it. Like, you shouldn't force this hero power that much, because you need to be strong on the board also. Like, this is not strong at all, 1/3. I think the best way of thinking of this thing is that when you play Nosdormu, getting that free roll is not always like super good, right? It's not like you get carried in the early game because you have a free roll. If you don't have a token start with Nosdormu, you get fucked. It doesn't matter if you have a free roll every round with Nosdormu. Like, just because you don't have a token start with Nosdormu, you just get fucked, right? So this doesn't do shit. Like, this sucks. You lose 2 gold from doing this. Okay, so next shit, Party Elemental. 2/2. It's very shitty stats. After you play an elemental, give another random friendly elemental 1/1. So I would guess that this doesn't work on itself, right? Like, do you guys think it would work? Like when you put it down the first time? It seems so shit if it doesn't work. Like 2/2 stats is so bad in the beginning. Yeah, another. Wait. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? That another part doesn't matter, I think. Like, let's say you already have an elemental down and then you play this. Like, that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, after you play an elemental. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it will count itself, right? Like, let's say you have a token start, and then turn. Wait. Maybe it is good just because of Elemental, but let's say you have a Elemental start, you get this on gold 5. You buy this shit, you sell the Elemental. Let's say you get this and another Elemental on in the shop, and you have a Cell Elemental. That's probably the highest high roll, right? Or if you get like 2 of these, then it's like crazy high roll. But let's say you just get this one and another elemental in the shop, and you start with Cell Elemental. It's not the super high roll, but it's a high roll. Then that would be 3/3/4/4. So this one would be like a 4/4 then, right? If it doesn't count itself when it puts itself down, which it probably won't. Like, it probably won't be a 1/1 when it puts itself down. And then in the future, every elemental will get random. It's still not super good. If you get 2 of them, it's quite good. But yeah, I don't think it's that good. Yeah, even with the high roll, it's not that good, to be honest. It would just be a 4/4 that turn, even if you high roll. So you can potentially have a 2/2, 3/3, and 1 more minion at the end of turn 3. Yeah, this would be like 4/4 stats if you have Cell Elemental and another Elemental. I think on that turn. 4/7. Wait, what? Yeah, with the Molten Rock. Yeah. That's kind of cool, Lester. If you get 2 Party Elementals though, then that's a lot of stats too, right? It's kind of good. Not Pogo level. But yeah, like Molten Rock, after you play an elemental, gain 1 health. I don't think it's that good either, because it has 2 health. I mean, 2 attack. Like, it looks like shit. So, like, Molten Rock really has to combo with Party Elemental, and Party Elemental has to buff the Molten Rock. Like, Elementals looks very weak in the beginning. Like, you have to be so lucky for this to happen. Yeah, I don't think the Elementals are good at all in the beginning. What if we bought... Dude, Cell Elemental? Nah. You have to high roll like so much if you want to buy a lot of Cell Elementals too. If you find 2 Cell Elementals... Okay, so when does Elementals become good then? Like, you don't even want to start with these. Like, I think the Elemental triggers on himself because the old brand heroes used to trigger on Rockpool on turn 1, and he had the same vocabularies. Oh, really? X-Hitter. Yeah, if it triggers on himself, then he's definitely better. But you probably need to have another elemental on the board, right? Like, I don't think he can buff himself, right? Okay, so Bellcry. Add another random elemental to Bob's Tavern and freeze it. I have 4 for stats. I think this is shit. This seems so shitty. It's... it seems very shitty. It has to be like 100% that it's same tavern tier or lower, right? So it can't be a 6, no way. So what can it get? You can get this one, which is okay if you have a full elemental start, but you probably don't want to go a full elemental start. You can get this. This is good if you get it, but yeah, that's about it. It could also get Party Elemental and stuff though, but yeah. It seems very slow. Crackling Cyclone. Crackling Cyclone is a good unit, at least. Is it better than Bronze Warden though? I don't think so. Is it better than Cobalt? Only if Cobalt doesn't have a reset. I think it's worse than Cobalt and it's worse than Cobalt and Bronze Warden for sure. Overall. So yeah, the early game with elementals don't look good at all, to be honest. Yeah. Early game elementals looks like shit. How would we compare it to Murlocs? Murlocs have attack at least. As compared to a Murloc start. I mean, it depends, I guess. Like Molten Rock could get really good. Like Molten Rock has potential. You definitely need to high roll a lot though. I don't think it will happen that often. Yeah, I feel like this is very shitty. Yeah, you don't want to go elementals in the beginning. But yeah, I feel like elementals are very, very bad in the beginning. When would you go elementals then if you don't want to buy them in the beginning? Let's see. Your minions with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. This one is a 6 stat elemental. Like it's like I don't think we care about the Mega Wind Fury that much. Like let's just say we tier up to 4. Would we buy this for the 6 stats? Definitely not if you're not elementals, right? It's okay. Like it's okay. 60 stats is okay. But let's say you have no elementals, then there are better things. But yeah, there are definitely better things than this. Like this seems very weak too. How about this one? Wildfire Elemental. That's so shit too. The fuck? This is so shit too. And then we have this tier 4 thing. It's a tech unit. We can't really rely on that. Okay, let's see here. Major Domo. At the end of your turn, give your leftmost minion 1/1 for each elemental you play this turn. 6/3 stats. Sounds like shit to me. Dude, elementals are just shit, man. What the fuck? Like with this start? With this start, it's so bad. And it's not an elemental even. Yeah. It's good take out, but Tavern 4 is so hard to find when you need it. Yeah, like when you just Tavern up to 4, like we're thinking about the early game here and the mid game. You don't want to buy a 1/1 with poison when you just get to 4. It's a late game tech card, the 1/1. Down Witch and Vala, down Witch and Vala. Okay, so the way you play elementals is probably you don't play elementals in the early game, and then you manage to triple into either Nomi or Rag, right? After playing and give it. equal to the elemental. After you play an elemental, give a friendly minion stats equal to elemental's tavern tier. Like every elemental that you find, like these elementals at least. No, wait, this is not an elemental. This one and this one, it's 4/4 stats now. If you have a rag, is it good enough to take a rag though? Just for that? I don't think so, to be honest. It's a random buff, right? If you get, what if you get 2 rags though, guys? Dude, 2 rags is fucking crazy though. What if you get 4 rags though? Bro. Yeah, Millhouse seems really good with these. Do we agree that Nomi is shit? Yeah, let's look at Nomi. Rag, like, the way I'm thinking about Rag right now is triple into Rag. Now, would you take Rag if you triple into Rag? Probably not. Because he's not that good. Because it's random. So you wouldn't triple into a 4/4 and get random buffs on your shit board when you are at 4. I don't think so. So yeah. Let's look at Nomi here. After you play an elemental, elementals in Bob's Tavern have +1/+1 for the rest of the game. So Nomi is very interesting actually. If you, let's say you're at 9 gold or 10 gold, you do some pair gaming, you find Nomi. Then you stay at 4. Staying at 4 is actually good if you want to get cell elementals. Can you make a elemental build staying at 4 though? I mean, all of these, you would buy a lot of elementals and sell it. It could be okay actually. Wait, it might be okay the more I think about it. Nomi is very interesting, to be honest. Buys name your WoW character. I feel like I think Nomi is really good, guys. I think it's better than like the more I think about Nomi, it's actually good. So let's say you triple into Nomi. Oh, Nomi with Reno. Oh my god. So the good thing with Nomi, Nomi is Calico's equivalent of elementals by on turn 5. Yeah, I guess almost. It's easier to fill your board. Let's say like you don't want to play elementals in the beginning, right? Like elementals suck in the early game. Like you don't play elementals at all, but you just play the game normal. You triple into Nomi, you stay at 4, you start buying elementals, and suddenly, like if you triple into a 5, right? If you triple into Nomi and you stay at 4 1 turn or 2 turns, most likely your board really sucks. Like you have shit on the board at that early of the game, like mid game. And then every unit that you buy in the shop will just get better and better and better all the time when you go for elementals, right? So it's like easy to fill your board with good units, and every time you fill the board with better units, like the next unit that you buy will also get better. It's like, so it's like your whole board will be strong all the time compared to if you would like buy a buffer. If you buy a buffer, then only the unit that you buy a buffer and you sell the buffer, you would just get like +2 or let's say you get a jogging, get +6. But it's like the Nomi thing is more like it's more like pogos with Jandis almost. Like all elementals that you find in the future would just be big already, you know. So it's very different from just having a board and buff the board. I think he like it could be okay. Like Nomi could be really good actually, especially if you find the elementals. So yeah, you don't go elementals at all in the beginning. You play the game normal because elementals suck in the beginning, and if you manage to triple into Nomi, you can start going elementals after that. But you probably have to stay at 4 because like getting a Nomi late, you probably lose. You're probably dead. You have to triple into Nomi, and then you can probably do it. I don't think Rag is good enough though to triple into. Party elemental wording is a bit weird. Do you think if you have only party elemental and then play an elemental, it will buff any of them? Yeah, I think it will buff the party elemental. If you have party elemental on the board and you play an elemental, it will probably buff the party elemental. After you play an elemental, give another random friendly elemental 1/1. Wait. 1 sec. This guy gives, right? This guy gives, not the unit that you play. Then the unit that you play will get it, right? After you play an elemental, give another random friendly elemental 1/1. Wait, what? It's so fucking weird, dude. So it depends on if they think the elemental that you play buffs or if this guy buffs. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't care. It sucks anyway. We'll see what happens. All right. So next one. Tavern Tempers. Let's say you triple into this. Like we're thinking about tripling into these, right? Let's see here. Add another random elemental to your hand. Shit. Okay, shit. All right. Wait, what? Wait. If this can get these though, then it's good. Like we don't know. We don't actually know. If you triple into this and you suddenly get one of like a genie or something, then it's fucking OP. But like we don't know 100%. Like my guess is that it can only discover what's on like what tavern tier you're in, but you never know, right? It doesn't say. Yeah, most likely your tier lower and then his shit for sure. Okay, next. So Tavern Tempest, we are not 100% sure, but we believe that it sucks because it would probably only add an elemental from your tavern tier or lower. If it can high roll like higher ones though, then it could be like crazy good, but it's also very annoying because you triple into this and then suddenly you get like this one and then it's GG. But yeah, let's say that it sucks. It looks like it sucks. So tripling into 5 is only Nomi, and maybe it's actually good enough with the Nomi. Tripling into 5. This could be a win condition. Tripling to 6 though. Taunt, after you play an elemental, gain +1 for each elemental you have. You probably have no elementals anyway, because elementals suck in the beginning. If you get Nomi though, and then you start going elemental, then you get this later, then yeah, it's crazy good. Because you already have like a lot of stats on it too. And you're going elementals anyway. I mean, it's not crazy good, but it's like you're just going stats anyway if you're going Nomi build. Wait, going stats? Just going stats with no Divine Shield though, it's like Pirates. So maybe it's not good even with Nomi. We don't have Divine Shield. It's only these. Let's say we have 2 Divine Shields. All Amalgadons will be good too though, but yeah. And Nomi is probably kind of shit to be honest, because we don't have Nadina. Summon another random elemental and add a copy of it to your hand. Yeah, so this is really nice. Tripling into this is really nice. But yeah. So let's say you get the high roll let's say you high roll with elementals, that would look like, in my opinion, that would probably look like play normal early game, triple into Nomi, and then go elementals after that, and then you will have, your board will be very statted. You will have a lot of stats on everything, but you will not have Divine Shield. But that might be okay. It could be okay. If everything on your board is really strong, then it might be okay. Everything but this one, then I guess. And you don't need space for a buffer or something, right? Like every elemental that you buy is gonna be strong. So let's say you're gonna have like 6 strong units. So it's kind of okay, probably. You can pop Divine Shield with this one. Don't you like Lil Rag? This card seems to have a lot of scaling potential. Yeah, if you level to, so this is how I think about it right now. XQN. You don't wanna go elementals in the beginning of the game. So let's say you have no elementals, because elemental is so weak in the beginning of the game. Then the only way for you to go elementals is to triple into Nomi. I don't think, if you don't have elementals and stuff and you triple into a Rag, I don't think it's good. But if you triple into a Nomi, you have to stay at 4 for a while, and then you have to stabilize. You cannot just level. No way. But after you get to 5 and you find Rag, then of course Rag is good. Because it's an elemental. Like you will buy every elemental. And Rag is just good as an elemental too, right? So but I think you have to start with a Nomi. Like you can't go for Rag first. Rag is crazy good if you start with Nomi. Is Rag good without the Nomi start and everything though? Without elementals and stuff like that? After you play an elemental, give a friendly? I don't think so. I think I don't think this is good enough. Like you don't wanna, like, let's say you find like a 4/4. It's a random minion and everything. Like you don't buy every elemental just because you have a Rag. It's just 4/4 stats if you get a 4/4. Even like you can get 3/3 or 2/2 also, and then you definitely don't buy it. So, and it's a 5-drop. Like Bran is just 10 times better, right? Jug is better. Even Mug is better most of the times. Like it depends on what kind of elementals you find though with Rag, but yeah. I mean Rag together with, like, if you find like Tavern Tempest, then it's crazy to have Rag though, right? Like, but Tavern Tempest is tier 5, Rag is tier 5. Like you can't think of like getting tier 5s. You can't really think of getting tier 4s either, and it's only 2 tier 4s. Like you would say that these are like 4/4 stats on a random minion. And even that is not that good in this game, even if you could choose which minions get it. Now you would rather just try to find a Bran and do other kind of buffs. But yeah, I think if you go Nomi though, then Rag is good because it has a better synergy, because you would buy every elemental anyway. Then it's good. But I don't think it's good like standalone. You have a lot of better stuff. Nomi is nearly as slow as Kelek. Nomi would be like I think Nomi as, I feel like Nomi is like you have to triple into Nomi. You can't just buy Nomi. If you're a hero that can find Nomi at once after you like level really fast, then you find Nomi, then you have a chance. But you have a better minion pool if you stay at 4. If you triple into Nomi and you stay at 4, it's a better minion pool because you have a high chance of getting Celemental. And if you get Celemental, it's really good. But if you're at 5, you have a chance to get Tavern Tempest though, right? But yeah, it's a 5, so it doesn't happen as often, I guess. But yeah. I feel like it's probably too slow in most cases, but if you triple into it, it could have a chance. For sure. The problem with Kalec is that you have to fill your board with dragons, and that takes a lot of time, and the dragons suck with Nomi, you fill your board with elementals that are already strong when you buy them. Because every elemental you buy will like buff the other elementals and stuff. So it's a little bit different than Kalik. Yeah, I think you can't really compare Kalik and Nomi, in my opinion. They're very different. You find Kalik, you have no dragons on the board, I think you die. You find Nomi, you triple into Nomi, and you have no elementals on the board. Nomi is definitely better than Kalik in that case. You get it so much earlier, and you actually get a strong board. But if you triple into Kalik kind of early, it's always like at least one round after this, right? And then you don't have any dragons. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if it works, if you manage to get a full dragon board, and then if you get Nadine afterwards, it's better, right? But I think this is much faster than that. Kalik has a better late game for sure, but this is faster in my opinion because it's a 5. If you already have a full dragon board though, Kalik is better, right? For sure. I mean, I think elementals are too dependent on tripling into Nomi. I think if you triple into Nomi though, I think they're good. Else, maybe too late. If you're a hero that can level to 5 fast and you find Nomi fast, then they could be good too. Yeah, it feels like Nomi is the thing that starts elementals though, the same as Mama starts beasts. Would anything else start elementals? I mean, with the other stuff, you don't really like force elementals. I think Nomi is the only one that actually would force elementals. The other stuff is like very flexible. You don't have to go elementals. So yeah. New 1/1 poison, big buff to George. Yeah, I think so. It's a buff to George, but it's not like it will not make George that much better. It's definitely a buff, but will he be playable is the question, right? It's also a buff for Nefarian, but is Nefarian gonna be playable? You know. So the 1/1 poisonous, it has to be second most of the times. Like sometimes you can take with it in first place, but I think it's a good addition. Like why not, right? It's whatever. It's a good tech card. Like there's poison in the game. We just have to accept that thing. Is it good or bad? I'm not sure. Maybe it's bad to not have poison. But yeah. I think it's interesting. The 1/1 poison is interesting. You can tech with it, but you can also get wrecked with it. Like if someone has Ghoul or they are Nefarian or they have more taunts, like getting like shitty taunts. Like taunting your comps is better now. Like you shouldn't go for like one taunt, right? You definitely need to taunt more things. So it could also be bad. Like you cannot have the 1/1 hit too late, I think. It can get effed by stuff. So is it smart to greed for a tier 6 discover, or should we go more for a tier 5? When elementals are in, I think if you get this genie thing, it could help you snowball a little bit. I mean, it's not really. No, I think if you want to go elementals, you go for a 5 with Nomi. But I don't think you want to force elementals. I think depending on what's in the lobby, like what tribes are in the lobby, you probably want to go for a 6 if you can. Like you wouldn't go for a 5 and then level to 5 on the same turn, I think. But if you triple into like if you would naturally triple into a 5 or like try to hold for a 6 the turn after, then I think going for 5 is okay because you have Nomi and you have Bran. You have maybe you have Mama. Like it depends how much like what's in the lobby or not. But I think Nomi is okay. It's probably gonna be like very good to get. If you're looking for Bran, you could also look for Nomi. You could, if you're looking for Mama, you could also look for Nomi. You know, it's like that. In that case, early in the game. But if you just want tempo, then going for 6 is definitely better. Because 5s are not tempo. 5s are supports. Usually. So I put Rag on S, I put Alakir on AB, and these I think are bad. I think A/B is not super good anyway, so there's a lot of S tier heroes these days, I think. Rag is Alakir either garbage or S. Whoa! Kizumi with $150 for the cause. For the kids. Yo, thanks a lot. This is a donation from Kizumi. Hoggers, my doggers. Sacred geometry. Look at this.
I think it's time we blow this thing.
So hard.
Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
No time, chat.